it belongs not to my care whether I die or live. To love and serve thee is my share, and this thy grace must give. If life be long, I will be glad that I may long obey. If short, yet why should I be sad to soar to endless day? Christ leads me through no darker rooms than he went through before. And he that into God's kingdom comes must enter, beloved, by his door. Do you want to know something? The most amazing thing is the fact that we are living in a day when most folk know an awful lot about life, and few people know how to live. And it's just like that. For a few minutes, I want to talk to you about something that has meant an awful lot to me. It was something that I learned quite early in life, and I want to pass it on to you. It's something that I try to practice every day, every week, every year of my life. There's scarcely a day goes by but what someone will say to me, "My goodness, Miss Kuhlman, every time we see you, you're smiling. You seem so happy." I'm going to tell you why I'm really happy. I'm going to tell you what makes me happy. I'm going to take the lid off of my heart for just a few minutes, and I want you to see something that's way down deep there, and I pray that you will learn the secret of finding real happiness in life. We're born with two instincts: hunger and the fear of falling. Any doctor will tell you that. Any psychiatrist will tell you that. All of us. I don't care how big, how strong you are. I don't care what strength of character you may have. We're all born with these two instincts: hunger and the fear of falling. Even as tiny babes, our first thoughts are concerned with satisfying our hunger and holding on to someone. Oh, you see a little tiny baby, invariably those little old tiny fingers will hold on to something, will grasp the finger of its mother, grasp the finger of its dad, and hold on tightly while it's taking its milk from the bottle. That's right. Those are the first thoughts of many people all the way through their lives. That's the reason so very few people ever rise to greatness. They never save anybody but themselves. Recently, I flew down the Mississippi for about 100 miles. It was a beautiful moonlight night, and the great river below our plane looked like a flowing silver ribbon as the soft beams of the moon played on it. Oh, it was a beautiful sight. The beautiful Mississippi River. It gave me a tremendous thrill to watch the river, the greatest in the whole world. And as I was looking down upon it, I realized that for centuries it has been giving all that it has. It freely pours out all of its waters into the big Gulf of Mexico. But pause a minute. Suppose the Mississippi River decided it could not afford to give so freely, that instead it began to hold back for fear that it would run dry. Then it would cease to be a great river. Instead, it would become just a swamp. And as a swamp, it would be an ugly thing and a breeder of evil. But do you want to know why the Mississippi is so great? It gives all that it has. And the amazing thing, that in giving all that it has and continues to give, it has not run dry. God takes care of the river. He causes the sun to draw the water out of the Gulf into clouds. The winds come and carry the clouds back up the river, and the clouds pours the water back again. What the river gives, it gets back. Now listen very closely. One of the unexplainable but true mysteries of life is the fact that you never lose one single thing that you give. That's right. No man can outgive God. Try it. Just start trying it. Somebody listening to me right now, you try to outgive God. You can't do it. The more that you give to God, the more He gives back to you. It's just like that. It's one of the unexplainable, but one of the true mysteries of life. You start giving to your fellow man. You can't outgive humanity. You start giving. Start giving to your neighbor. Start giving to your fellow man. You can't outgive. It'll come back to you 100-fold in one form or another. You never in 1,000 worlds lose what you give. The wisest man who ever walked on this earth, the very Son of the living God, said, "He that loseth his life for my sake shall find it." No person ever really begins to live until he finds something big enough to give himself to. If you want to know how to really live and be happy in living, give yourself to something that's bigger than yourself. Start giving. Giving. You and I were created. We were made for outgoing love. That's right. We must see the necessity of a creative and an outgoing love. It's in the words of Professor Hawking. This is what he said: "The most radically creative attitude yet known to men is the determination to do what the everlasting mercy does." The everlasting mercy is creative and outgoing in love. And if you want to survive, if you want to learn how to live and live happy, get faith, get an overdose of outgoing love, and make it contagious. Oh, to me, that's thrilling. Try it. It works. Remember something. Every normal man, every normal woman longs more keenly for love, for warm friendship, for admiration, for human responsiveness from his fellows than for anything else in the world. Then you start passing out good cheer. Start passing out brotherly love. Start passing out goodness. Start doing for others. And I'll promise you, you'll receive in turn a personal friendliness, a genuine happiness that you never dreamed possible, and which will absolutely change your entire life. That's right. It will revolutionize your entire life. It'll take you out of yourself. It'll take you out of your smallness. It'll take you out of bigotry. It's one of the greatest medicines that I know anything about. Don't wait for some miracle to be performed on you from without. Don't wait for something from without to change your mental attitude, to give you a physical uplift, to do something to you mentally. No. That miracle must begin within you. It's got to be performed on you. And you will find that that miracle of outgoing love will lift you above your fears, above your doubts, and above your self-centeredness. You help God from within by turning in outgoing love to others, and miraculously, your fears and doubts and self-centeredness will all vanish. But the miracle starts within, not from without. Throw your will on the side of outgoing love, and all the healing resources of the universe will be within you. And you'll be amazed how quickly you'll find happiness. But neither God nor man can help you if you remain bottled up in yourself. Oh, that's glorious. No. Remember, if you haven't heard a single thing that I have said in the past several minutes, remember this one thing. No person ever really begins to live until he finds something big enough to give himself to.